get you up and going out of bed.
Yeah.
Hey darlings, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Valencia Mlati. Oh guys, if you're coming for the very first time, please subscribe. If you're returning and you're still not sure if you want to be here, please subscribe. I'm sure like one of your content that you're going to love, I'm going to do it very soon. Please don't forget to hit the notification bell and please give this video a thumbs up, guys. That will help a lot. Thank you. Guys, today, because I'm trying to give you as much information that I can about what I'm doing and about even other, I'm going to do a video about other options to be here in the United States if that's your dream of coming here. Okay, so today I'm continuing talking about au pair, what you need to do to become an au pair and all that. So today I'll be talking about what you need to know before becoming an au pair. Because a lot of people, they've been asking me, DMing me, texting me about, oh, how can we become au pairs, like how do we do it, what's the process and all that. So on this video I want to talk about what you need to know before you become an au pair, or what measurements to take before you become an au pair, because it's all about safety first. You don't want to find yourself that you here and you are with the wrong people, or they just human traffic you or something. I don't know. Yeah, so guys, the first thing, okay, with culture care, I'm not advertising culture care, but it's okay. I'm kind of advertising them. I'm advertising you, kind of. Okay guys, so with culture care, what they do from the beginning, they help you create your own profile, which they also do with the families. They make them create a profile. There are things that they make them do. They do kind of like a background check on them, if I can say that. And then they also come and check their home before you even come to the United States. I think they do an interview with them to check the room, to see where the au pair is going to live and all that. So with culture care, I feel like it's safer. Not saying with other agencies it's not. There are some that they are also safe, but I'm talking about the one that I know for sure and the one that is tried and tested for many years. Hey, culture care, it's not an advertisement. Yo, advertisement ya mahala. Ay, ngeke. Anyways, sorry about that. Okay, yeah, I think it has been around for a very long time, and yeah, and they kind of help you with a lot of things. And yeah, so the first thing, they will help you create your profile. And guys, let me tell you about something. If they invite you to go for a workshop or a meeting while you're still back in South Africa, make sure you're on time, guys. Hey guys, like, make sure you're on time. I remember me and my friend, we went there, we were so late, like so late. The lady who was doing whatever those things, the workshop, we were like, but guys, I feel like we were really super late, but not like we were late but not African late, but not African, but yeah, we were kind of late but not really late. But the way she handled it, oh my goodness, she was like, I'm not going to let you in, guys, you're super late and everything. Oh my, like, it was just I don't know, it was just, I felt like she blew it out of proportion, or she took it way serious, or I don't know, but I guess we were late. Yeah, so guys, you need to make sure you go on time, because they take time, like seriously, like super seriously. We almost didn't do the workshop that day. And just imagine, like, we were both coming from Limpopo, having to come to Gauteng just to do the workshop, because there are none in Limpopo and all that. So be on time, make sure you're on time, and you know where you're going day before, not the day you are going, because if you're late, they will not allow you to get in. So the first thing, they will help you create your profile. You do your profile, which is a good thing about doing this thing with Culture Care. Okay, so the first thing I wrote about what you need to know before you come, first thing is your safety. With people who are doing this thing with other agencies, or who, because there are agencies that outsource people to do it, and I don't really think they check things that much. So you need to make sure that you make your own info, you make your own research. First of all, with your safety, you need to check the people that you are going to work for, your host parents. Guys, you need to go check them on social media, check them on Facebook, check them on Instagram, check them on Twitter. Like, check everything and check what they write on their comments. If they are rude or whatever, check everything. These days, social media, it helps us to know the type of people are. Even if people will be like, oh, that was Facebook is not real. But let me tell you, there's nobody who's going to write something that somehow they don't mean it, or somehow it's not, kind of, whatever they did, it's not their personality. People always do something that indicate their personality, something like that. So check them. Make sure you check them on Instagram. And another thing, guys, you can Google their address on the internet to see their house, what their house looks like. And also, besides seeing that, what their house looks like, but just seeing if the address is real, because somebody will be like, oh, I'm staying here, and they're not staying there. This, I'm talking about people who are not with Culture Care. But with Culture Care, we know that the house will be real. But if you want to check out the house, check it out. If you want to check everything, just check it. Okay, the second thing, okay, I already talked about it. Do a background search on the family. Background search, we're talking about, go to Facebook, go to Instagram, go to Twitter, check on the internet their house address. Okay, this third one, ask if they had a previous au pair. In most cases, it's always good to go with families who have had au pairs before, but it doesn't mean that people who haven't had au pairs are not good as well, because they are still good. For example, I feel like I was blessed to find people who never had au pairs, but our work dynamic, it works for us, or our family dynamic, it works for us. We have found ways to make it work. So, but if you want to be 100% sure, make sure you find families that had au pairs before, so that you can get to ask the numbers of previous au pairs, and you ask the previous au pairs questions about the families that you don't feel comfortable to ask the family. Make sure you ask a lot of hard questions, because you don't want to get here and you're surprised that, oh, the host mom is taking medication or something, or the host mom is diagnosed with something, and you don't know that, oh, any minute she can tick or something. Yeah, because I have a lot of friends who, their host parents, they turn out to have, I don't know, different types of mental issues. I'm not saying that if they have mental issues, they're not good host parents. They are, but you need to research about it and know about it before you come there, because you don't want to be shocked and you don't know how to behave because they have mental issues or something. And another thing, ask the previous au pairs about the children's allergies, the children's health records and everything. Ask about it, because some host parents, they don't write about it on their profile, and which is a problem, because you'll be left with a child, out of nowhere the child starts acting in another way, and you don't know what's wrong with the child. You don't know the child's condition. So guys, it's good when they have previous au pair, you can ask on the previous au pairs, and make sure you tell the previous au pair to tell you the truth, because some of them, they don't tell you because they are afraid you're going to tell their ex-host parents. Okay, so another one is ask to see where you're staying and if you're going to have your own personal bathroom. Okay, with culture care, they always advise us this, that you must ask to see your room, and also ask if you're going to have your own personal bathroom, because it's really important to have your own personal space, and also to ask if you're going to share your bathroom with the kids or you're going to have your own, because this is really important, so you guys know the dynamics, how things roll. Okay, another one is okay, ask your duties, what you're going to do, and also the hours. It's important to talk about your hours before you even come into agreement of you guys deciding that, oh, you're going to be host parents and au pair. Make sure before before you agree with anything, the first thing is to know your working hours, what are your duties. Like, do not make that mistake of coming and not knowing what you're going to do. Make sure you know that I'm going to deal with this, I'm going to deal with this. Because if you come here and it's like a surprise, it's going to be really hard, because what if whatever they want you to do, you don't want to do it? Because honestly, this is not a joke, guys. It's not a vacation, it's work. So you better make sure whatever you're going to do, so that when you get here, it's no surprise. Okay? Another thing is, be in contact with people who have been au pairs before. It's important to talk with people who are previous au pairs, just to ask them how au pair life is, what goes on, what's really au pair life about, because you might be in love with the fairy tale of how they advertise au pairs, and maybe you're also in love with how you see au pairs traveling from one state to another, and not knowing that it's not all traveling and all that we still work at the end of the day. So make sure you know what really au pair is about, and you know it's not a vacation. Okay, it's work. So another thing, you must also ask how much you're going to be paid per week. You must ask that. And also, I feel like you must also check with your host family, when are you getting paid, because you must know, am I getting paid on Friday, am I getting paid on Saturday, am I getting paid on Monday? And guys, if they don't pay you on time, don't freak out because some of them, they forget, and it's not a big deal. It's not like they're not going to pay you, but it's good to remind them. But it's not that they won't pay, they're going to pay you, but just bear in mind, ask and remind them. Okay. Another one, let me see, what is it? Join. Oh yeah, this, guys, is really important. Before you come here, or when you are here, join a Facebook group for au pairs around in your area, so that way you can make friends, you can get to know a lot of things, and in case you're on rematch, you can see families who are advertising themselves, and if you're an au pair, you're on a rematch, you can advertise yourself to other families who are looking for au pairs. So guys, this is it. I'm done with the video. If you have more questions, please ask me and I will let you know, and I will answer your questions. If I don't answer some of your questions on the comments, just know that I'm going to do a video about it. So yeah, guys, another question that I've been asked, let me answer it here on the video so it's more clearly. Someone asked me, how long can you be an au pair? So an au pair, the visa is only for 1 year, but you can extend for 6 months, or to extend longer. Let's say 1 year 6 months, 1 year 9 months, or 1 year 2 years. Yeah, or 2 years. So but the thing is, you don't have to go back home to renew your visa. You can just use your DS form, or you can simply go home and renew your visa, because if your visa is no longer valid, there are certain places where you can't go you can only be limited around the US because your visa is no longer valid. But if you renew it, it's the same, you can go anywhere. So yeah guys, this is it. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching my videos. Please recommend my channel to other people, let them come watch. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.